Welcome back to the Southern Quality Ford G-Men Nation. There were times this year where Grambling State fans were not happy with the play of quarterback Jeremy Hicks, but he responded this week in a big way in the Tigers' 55-20 victory on homecoming. Coach Fobbs said he was decisive and didn't turn the ball over. That was something the coaching staff has been looking for out of that position, and it's something for the first time this season they got under center. Now, I made the comment that this is the best I've ever seen Jeremy play, and Coach Fobbs agreed. Let's take a deeper look into Jeremy's numbers from Saturday's win. He finished 16 of 23 for 268 yards and 2 touchdowns, completing nearly 70% of his passes with no interception. But what's even more impressive are his numbers on the ground. Hickbottom finishing with 185 yards rushing on 15 carries. That's good for 12.3 yards per carry. He found the end zone 3 times with a long run of 73 yards. So pretty solid performance by the Tiger quarterback. Now, one of Hickbottom's favorite targets this season has been wide receiver Linden Rash. Rash leads the team in receiving with 343 yards. He's also got 6 touchdowns, scoring in 5 of the Tigers' 8 games this season. That's 5 more than anyone else on the team. He accounts for 60% of the GSU touchdowns through the air so far this season. So what makes Linden Rash so important to this Tiger offense this season?
He's a really good football player. He's a guy that plays well in the kicking game, special teams for us. He can block. He's strong. He can catch the football. He runs really good routes. And he's a competitor, you know, and second week in a row, you know, people have tried to play him man coverage, and he's played well and beat him.
Hey, man, Linden, hey, he be on my butt on the sideline, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, he get open, so I go to him. So it's just me. It's just up to me not to miss him.
Well, for one, it's his work ethic. You know, Linden Rash is a good kid, you know, both on and off the field, and he loves football. You know, he loves football. He's always trying to get better. And, you know, I think that with the hard work he put in during the offseason, you know, he's reaping the benefits of it now. You know, I think, it's like you said, the past couple of weeks, he's going to find the end zone for something, whether it's a busted play or a design play for him, you know. But it's just a testament to his hard work that he's put on off the field.
Now, on the other side of the ball, Anthony Mullins came up with a big pick-6 in Saturday's win, but he's been one of the anchors of that defense all year long. Mullins, 6th on the team in tackles with 30, but he leads the team in both sacks with 4.5 and in tackles for loss with 7.5. The Mississippi State transfer has been one of the more dominant players on this dominant defense all season long.
He's big. He's a really good anchor on our defensive front. Really rushes the passer extremely well, but equally he's just as good in the running game also. You know, and then, you know, not to mention, you know, how fast he is. You know, receivers trying to chase him, he couldn't catch him. So he's just an exceptional athlete, and he's done a really good job here lately in the last month or so to get himself in the proper condition to play at that level. You know, our guys were winded defensively. You know, when you really look at it, it was a lot of plays defensively, and that has a lot to do with their offense, you know, because they have some really good players, a transfer quarterback from Florida State, 2 really big-time receivers, and they did a really good job of getting the ball down the field, and we just did a good job of bending but not breaking. So, you know, it was really good to have a good performance, and, you know, we're looking forward to, you know, playing this week.
I heard Mullins teasing with you a little bit afterwards. You put him out on offense at all?
No, that's not happening.
No offense for Mullins. Still to come on the Southern Quality Ford G-Men Nation. We take a look ahead to this weekend's big matchup with Alcorn State. It is strength versus strength. The Tigers lead the conference in turnovers, and the Braves, they don't turn the ball over. All that and more coming up next.